All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the Marvel Strike Force community. I'm pretty excited to be back. New job is going well. I wish I got some more stuff out earlier this week, but been readjusting. But I'm back, and I am here, and I'm here to give some details on the update that they just confirmed. Not all of it, but some of it. What's coming out? Talk a little Doctor Octopus. Talk a little Spider Verse and a little bit more. And we're gonna get into this, and I'm excited because I've been wanting to get on here pretty much all week. Past 3 days, I've been wanting to do it, been tired, but now I'm here. Let's do this. All right, guys. They update 9/22 2 days ago. I was kicking myself. I really wanted to jump on, but I was just so tired. Like I said, new job and getting used to that new schedule, and I just had to get my energy right. Got my energy right now, and they confirmed the update. And one of the big things, the first thing that they confirmed is ISO-8 is coming, and I am extra excited for this because it is a new mechanic to the game, new campaign. It's just new. It's just something new. It's gonna give this a nice fresh face to the game. I really want to see how it works. I want to see how you level it up. I want to see how you equip it. It's so many questions I have for it, and I'm going to it. First thing I have to say, I'm excited for the campaign because the campaign gets its own energy, and we'll be able to get more gold. They definitely confirm more gold, and I'm hoping we can get more character shards, and we can get more materials, training materials and gear. So I'm really expecting this to really help the game a lot. And it gets, like, I think I already said it, but it gets its own energy. So we'll have our regular yellow energy that we can use for all the old campaigns, and then we'll have whatever color it's going to be energy for ISO-8. And I think that is going to be awesome. And I want to see how much we get for refreshes. I just want to see how it all works. I hope everybody else is excited to see how it all works because I am super excited to see how it all works. And I just want to see how long. I'm hoping two. Like, I hope minimum of two campaign chapters. I'm optimistic 3 to 4. But if they at least give us two, I hope we get at least that much in it. And if we get 3 to 4, that would be extra awesome. And then next is, like I said, what do we get in it? You know, do we get the more material, training materials, more gear, shards? And then not even that, what ISO stuff do we get? So, like, will we not get gear and, say, shards and stuff because we're going to have to get certain materials and gear for the ISO-8? I don't know. So I'm really interested to see how that all works. But I really hope we get character shards at least, and at least basic catalysts. I hope if there's anything that we get that pertains to gear and characters, it's those two things. I would really like to get training materials and other gear, but if we're gonna get special gear just for ISO-8, it will make sense that we won't get that stuff. So I don't know. Like I said, excited. Really want to see what we get. And then another question is, how do we equip the ISO-8? Like, I'm wondering if it's gonna be like you have to get X amount of gear, and then you say you get a ISO-8. I don't really know how to call it, but say you get, the gear, the piece that you need to put on a character. Is it of your choosing? Do we, like, earn points like red stars, and we just randomly get a ISO-8 character, but say once you get that character, it's out the list, you won't get a duplicate. So it'd be basically, you would have to get say 144 because that's how many characters are out right now. So if you, as long as you get 144, you'll get one for every character, but you get it random. I wonder if that's how you do it, or if you just get it and then get to put it on the character of your choosing right away. I mean, if that's the case, you already know like Black Order, probably the legendaries, Black Bolt, Phoenix, Invisible Woman, and stuff like that. Depending on where you're in the game, and then that's another thing. What level do you have to be to get ISO-8? Are newer players gonna get it? Is it for veteran, late game players? So you gotta be a certain level to unlock ISO-8. Most likely that's gonna be the case. And once you hit that level, you start getting stuff. Are there gonna be daily challenges added? There's so much, guys. There's so much. And then how much? And how much? I'm talking about actual money. What kind of deals are going to have? Are they going to just attack our wallets right away and give some insane like $100 for 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, and that's how it is. Do you get an ISO-8 for a specific character, like a tech ISO-8? I don't know. It's just so many questions because obviously I didn't get to play the ISO-8 beta, and then a lot of the people that have played it, they're saying, what are we going to see? Are we going to see a lot more changes than what they played, or something very similar to it, and they just been smoothing it out the whole time? Making they were saying that it was very grindy. Did they cut down the grind a little bit? So a lot of answers, but like I said, biggest thing I ISO-8 that I'm excited for is the campaign, giving us more gold, especially, and just more ways to get materials and everything. It's just cool. And then new mechanic, and it's gonna be sweet. So I'm really excited for that. Then they confirmed 3 new playable characters. A lot of people are saying, oh man, I thought it was going to be 4 because of Doctor Doom. But, we can still get Doctor Doom in this patch. He just won't be playable because you can't reach his, you can't reach his goal to get him right away. So maybe they put him in to give a preview, get us excited. Next patch, put Dark Dimension 4 actually into the game, maybe. And new campaign, a new event campaign, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of the new characters. From what I've seen from other people's videos, they're hinting at She-Hulk. I would actually be very excited for She-Hulk campaign event, because I feel like most event campaigns, especially ones that really try and like use cores to refresh until it's hits 100 to just get as much of the energy for the orbs, that I would get at least a 5-star character when I do that. So if she is the character, I still think she can be very versatile, even though they've put her with Fantastic Four, and then they didn't make her Hero Brawler. I really feel that was a missed opportunity with the Hero Brawler, not that being her tag and making her Protector. But I do still think she could be very valuable on a lot of teams, and I know she's not out and we can't test it yet. I believe you can still use her for War Offense with Fantastic Four. And the reason I say that is because, you gotta remember, in the comic book, she was a replacement for Hulk. I mean, not Hulk, for Thing. So you roll with Fantastic Four on offense. The basic one, take out Thing, and you can put Thing as your 5th Hero Brawler now. And he'll add, a little bit defense on that offense, where if they hit him, he'll give damage back. But then you put her on it, because I wish I checked this before, but I'm pretty sure her special is a turn 1. And if you have Namor, go on turn 1 with that his ultimate. He's clearing out buffs and lowering speed bar. right? Then when it gets around to She-Hulk, her special lowers speed bar too, and I think puts a taunt on her. So now, most likely, depending on the team you're going against, you've cleared off buffs, you lowered your speed bar, and then next round coming around, you hit them with just your Fantastic Four. If she goes before the other team, now they only can target She-Hulk, and she's just getting. And then she probably has barrier, she has taunt, full health, and everybody's gone. And I just think that can be a really, really exciting offense still. And then you get Thing to go on to the new Young Avengers to help them out. And he'll work with Miss Marvel. I think, like I said, I think she still be versatile. I think she could still be a viable for fifth Avenger, because you put a taunt on her, and that's the cool thing with her. Everybody else, it's always when their teammates get hit that they get the charges and then do their attack. But with her, it's when she gets hit plus her allies, and allies being Fantastic Four. But that makes her still viable for other teams, because if you could get a healer with her or something like that, and she's getting hit, and then she's coming back, she's getting health on her own. If you pair her up with somebody that can put stealth on her, like say the hand sentry or even the shield operator, they're putting making her stealth, giving her regenerations, giving her dodge, depending on one of those characters that you're using, and she's getting health back from the stealth. Then on her telling you, just because I've been really thinking about this, and I've been wanting to come out with a video to really push She-Hulk, because I like her as a character, and I definitely think she can still be versatile, and you can put her on a lot of teams, such as, she'll be teamed up with Hulk if you put her on the Avengers. You can put her with Fantastic Four. You can put her as the fifth for Young Avengers still. You'll give them a taunter, keeping away from, and then she'll be getting some heals. Telling you, they might not have given her all the tags. They might not have, had all the characters work with her, but she has synergy still with some characters, just not the synergy I think some people were hoping that she had. And another thing to look forward to, not just with She-Hulk, but with symbiotes, is we don't know what they are going to do with, like, Fantastic Four. What if Hulk has something where has synergy with She-Hulk, or the Avengers have some synergy with She-Hulk? So, or Young Avengers, say She-Hulk is an ally or something like that. Those little changes can be placed all over the place to make She-Hulk still, a very versatile character, like I was hoping she would be. And then we got Scream and the symbiotes. We don't know how. Are they going to have Spider-Verse symbiote, Sinister Six? I don't think they'll have Sinister Six. I'll take that back. But we don't know if some of their things will say Spider-Verse, or even Spider-Verse villains. There is a lot of things they could do in this patch with these new characters to existing characters, to make those characters even more viable outside the teams that they're showing us that they're going to be on. And I think that they're going to start doing this because there's getting to be so many characters, and now you're getting to a point where there's so many characters coming in the game. People like me that really know the lore and know, this person had a comic run with this character and this character, I feel like they need to start making it that those characters can really blend and have multiple synergies, which would be really, really cool. And the next, I do think they are going to come out with a Doom War, another one chapter of Doom War to let us get some more of that mini uniques we need to go up to gear tier 14. And maybe even in ISO-8 we might be getting those new mini uniques, or they're just gonna put them in the store like they did before. Probably just the store for Gear Tier 15. I think they're gonna introduce 15 and level 80. A good point that OMG or Valley Flying made was that with the new challenges, the one challenge is going to be 76 plus, and the other one's going to be 80 plus. So if they put these in, everybody's below the necessary level to complete them. Now, if ISO-8 is going to play a part that will help you beat them, and those two tiers, those characters won't have ISO-8, maybe that will be a way to make the difference so that we will be able to beat it without having the level cap increase and the gear tier increase. But I do think just off of that, and in the very, very last line of get ready for these and other big changes coming soon, I think the big change is what they're saying is new level cap, new gear tier. So that's, I think they just hit it in there because they just didn't want to overload us with excitement off of just a tease of update coming soon. So I think the big change is going to be level 80 and gear tier 15. And I'm really excited for this update because I think it's going to be really, really big. I think it's going to bring a lot of change. And I hope they worked on the Ravagers or the Hand or some other old team, or even say, who was their name? A Nebula, say like Nebula, Gamora, She-Hulk, and Night Nurse or something like that. Give them some kind of weird synergy, something. Just I hope they worked on some older characters in this patch too. I know that's asking for a lot, but I just think this is going to be a really, really big patch. And I'm hoping that the next one doesn't come out till like mid November, so that they can really flesh this out, really fix any bugs. Let us kind of be play testers and beta testers on what's wrong, give them a lot of feedback. And that's one thing I gotta say, guys, in this update coming up, just send those tickets in and try to be positive. Like, these guys are working hard, and try to like give informative like advice, saying, hey, this isn't working, when I do this, when I do that. Don't be like, your game is stupid, and oh, how come you guys can't always make mistakes. They're human. They're gonna make mistakes. If you haven't programmed before, it is not that easy. So if you think these guys are trying to make all this awesome gameplay for us and aren't gonna make a few mistakes, you're just out of your mind. So just be constructive if you send in tickets and help these guys and ladies out to make this game better for us and these new modes, chapters, events better. And then next thing, that's enough of the update. I could probably go on forever about this update. I'm super excited about it, and I love everything they confirmed so far, and looking for the other stuff. The next thing is Dr. Octopus. This is gonna be a little bit of flex on my part, but boom, my Dr. Octopus got him up. I didn't go up. All right, bam. I got him 6-starred, only 4 red stars. I maxed out his special and his ultimate so far. I was gonna do his passive, but I actually, when I was pulling red stars for him, I got Domino 6 red star, and I started boosting her up, trying to max her out. So I put in the T4s on her passive because I hadn't did that yet, and I want to make a big difference. I'm gonna see what the difference is this war finally, because sometimes I was getting caught going X-Force versus people, and sometimes no one had a dodge on them, even at 50%. So I was like, you know what, let me get that up to 75%. Probably could make this team way, way more valuable than they already are for me in war. But yeah, so far I'm liking him. I haven't used him as much because I don't have Electro and Swarm up. And I definitely feel that he is going to work a lot better with those two characters than the Sinister Six that I have so far. And on the next picture I'm going to show you guys, it is my OG Sinister Six plus Spider-Verse. I really want to get into where that whole like verse fits into the game now a little bit. But so far, I used them a little bit in PvP. Did okay. Be honest, I was kind of just out of my element a little bit because I just haven't used them much, and I don't have Swarm or Electro available. So I just haven't been getting the use out of them I want. But as you see, close to getting gear tier 14, so I definitely want to have them ready as I'm going through Dark Dimension 3. He should be ready when I get around to City. I want to see how he does in that, so I can see what he does in future raid nodes. I used him a little bit in the beta raid. Yes, beta. Pretty cool. I had him. Who did I had him with? Ultron, Shocker, Vulture, and who was the fifth? Oh, Baron Zemo. They pretty much ran through it. It was skill and tech. I didn't really. It was pretty. I mean, because of Baron Zemo, he just wipes just characters out on his first turn. But it is really cool how he's giving speed up and deflects to the characters next to him, and the fact that he gives regenerations to everybody. He is giving away resistance to offensive down. Like, he is a pretty sick support character. And during one of the matches in the raid, I brought out another Sinister Six, and they were next to him, so they were getting the speed up and getting the deflects. So yeah, he's cool. I really kind of want to try putting him next to a battery, be it a Star-Lord, or I don't know if Captain America would work, but maybe trying Captain America, and maybe if you really want to try to get lucky, Mercenary Lieutenant. Maybe put him next to a character, like two characters on the Mercs. He could be that fifth Merc kind of deal. If you don't have Swarm and Electro up to good levels, maybe try him out there. Especially in War, you'll be getting an extra character, and then he'll be putting deflects on characters. And then if you have, say, him on one side and Riot on the other side, they're just giving deflects to that character, just feeding deflects and speed ups. So could be cool. Little mechanic, and you're just hoping that random energy goes to him when Merc Lieutenant shoots. So yeah, I want to see what he could be if he got a little bit of energy to get those to summon and get those charges out more. And then but yeah, so once I get Electro and Swarm up, mostly Swarm, because I spent some stuff getting Electro up, I'll put some gameplay footage out of Dr. Octopus, because he just hasn't been impressive with the OG Sinister Six. Now, as you can see here, so I've been getting Electro up. I have a free account, and I got a Mega Orb, and I unlocked her. It was pretty sweet. And I've been leveling up in that account, and I was like, man, I really need to get her up in my main account. So I used up all my gold orbs and stuff yesterday and got her up, so I could match her with Dr. Octopus. But what I wanted to get onto is, so, you should have Swarm, Electro, Dr. Octopus. And then you see in my case, Vulture could be a very good pick to be the fifth with them. I'm a favorite Rhino, because I'm trying to get Rhino up. I want to be him on there. But I think I'm gonna go Mysterio, Rhino, and then the 3 chargeables for my Sinister Six. And then with the leftovers, I want to go Vulture, Shocker, Green Goblin, and Spider-Man. And then just figure out a 5th. Like, I can probably throw She-Hulk on there to give that taunt. And the other 4 are, with Green Goblin, they're taking off buffs off the other team every turn. And then Shocker's giving these 2 offense up when he gets his special. And Vulture has somebody to take away. As you can see, I have a really sweet Vulture with She-Hulk just sitting in the corner doing a lot of damage. And I even have considered doing these 3 with She-Hulk and Hand Sentry to see how that would run. I'm giving away some of my secrets here, guys. So, but yeah, you got these 3 characters left over, and there's some characters that you can kind of throw in there and play around with. So, yeah, I think you should definitely take these 3, and I'll say 4 characters if you have everybody unlocked, and play around with them. See how it works. Try their positioning. Try throwing other characters in there with them, and see what you get. I think it's pretty fun. And once you get the 2 symbiotes, we'll have a full symbiote team. So I think it's going to be really fun with Spider-Verse. And I personally feel there's probably 2 more updates. I think we got to be getting a nice Spider-Man team soon. Next 3 months, like max. I feel like Spider-Man is pretty much the face of Marvel. He is a character that always does well, no matter if it's a video game, their comic books, their toy lines. Spider-Man is number 1. And the fact that we don't have him with like Spider-Gwen and stuff like that is kind of troubling. So I think we're going to get it, and looking forward to it. And last but not least, like I said, I have a new account, free to play. I have not spent a single cent on it, and hopefully start next week. See how this weekend goes. Me recharge. My second week at the new job. As long as everything's going, I think early in the week when I don't have much content to talk about, I am going to come to you guys, the newer players, and give some tips and stuff to level up. Because with that account, I've been seeing a lot of like things that were not that easy for me when I first started playing this game. So yeah, that was a lot. Like I said, I was pretty excited to come back this week. Yeah, I really wanted to do one when that message came out in the game, but I was tired and I was blitzing. And I just wanted to relax. So see you guys tomorrow night for the update, and we're gonna really get into it. I may see it if I really like what's in it. I might just go live. Hopefully that brings a few people in, or I'll just be talking to myself, and that's okay. But I might go live, talk about it right then and there. But usually I feel I should read it, think about it for a second, because when I get a little hindsight and do a little digging, I usually have more things to say and a lot more positive things to say when I give it a little time before I jump on. Because last week I was pretty upset when I first saw She-Hulk. And if I would have went live like 10 minutes after it came out, probably would have just bashed it. But I felt like when I came on, after I thought about it a little bit, watched a little stuff, and I was like, you know what? She-Hulk can be a pretty cool character. And now you see a week later, I'm really back to trying to push She-Hulk to be very versatile. So guys, subscribe if you haven't. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and have a great Thursday night and enjoy the last kind of work day, kind of. And the weekend's coming. Be excited. See you guys tomorrow night, and ladies, tomorrow night to talk some Marvel Strike Force. Peace out.